And it's so interesting though, because I just came across this one bird called what is it called? The boat-tailed grackle. That's just the newest bird that I've been able to capture. Color of this particular bird really stuck out to me. It was iridescent in regards to the lighting, just revealing this bluish, purplish color. Like, it was dope. Like, I really sat back and was like, man, this is a really cool looking bird. It was just an interesting find, and to think that there are similarities between birds, but also too within those similarities, you're able to kind of like have that distinction. There's, like I said, there's a lot to learn. I have been just wondering as far as where the ethos came from in regards to my wildlife photography. And I know we all have some story of some sort in regards to how we got into just doing wildlife, photography, filmography, birding, whatever you want to call it. There's a variety of names that out there to kind of like associate, something with looking at animals or birds and watching them, go through the seasons of life and stuff. And one of the animals, I guess the animal that really kicked things off was the red-shouldered hawk. And I don't know. It was something about just the experience in general that kind of just captivated me and just made me feel like I wanted to just really, just really be in the moment more. Just being able to navigate through that experience was something that I really enjoyed, and I'm still enjoying. There are times that I'm able to just capture those moments just right up close with them, and I'm privileged for that. Really, I am, that I don't have to go so far out to just capture wildlife. But what I will say is that it has been just curious to me as far as like, why did I start on this journey of wildlife? Why did I go this route? I was actually reading up about, wildlife and really the psychology behind, different aspects of it and why people in their older ages, or sometimes just ages in general. I know that me being my age is that I just been intrigued by it more. And maybe it's because of the fact is that accessibility with just, high end or just really good production value equipment to be able to just capture these moments. And it kind of gives you the moment to relive these items or these experiences from when, you first saw or start watching like, BBC Earth or Nat Geo, all these different types of shows that deal with, wildlife, and being able to just, take part of that and contribute to the community with that is definitely appealing. But for more so though, I would say is that it's very therapeutic essentially. And just reading up about it, I know it says psychological studies on late onset hobbies is what I found online. And it says that it helps to improve mental health in regards to, the different types of hobbies. When people start to get older, it's like these hobbies are more so give them another a second wind at life in regards to, finding purpose, especially if they're of the age to where they're retiring and they don't have anything that really kind of just keeps them going. Because when you work so long through so many years, it's kind of hard for you to turn it off and, really try to find something that's going to occupy that time. So that was one of the things I was reading about. And it says that the therapeutic effects are linked to certain studies that has been done in regards to stress levels being decreased along with anxiety. So I think that that's something that has been beneficial for me. I know everybody else has their own journey when it comes to that, but yeah, I truly enjoy, doing wildlife from the perspective is that it just kind of gives you that, I don't know, it is stimulating to learn something new again, and to really just familiarize oneself with just the ecosystem, just dealing with birds in general, wildlife as a whole. There are so many creatures out there to be able to study and to really just gravitate towards. And I think that within everything right now, that's what I'm doing. I am in my exploration stage when it comes to wildlife. I'll be the first to admit is that I am not an expert. I don't know the ins and outs. I still get confused on some of the birds from I would say like I think there was some conversations on my channel before about a Cooper's hog versus a red-shouldered hog. Some even call the red-shouldered hog videos I've done red-tailed hawks. It goes back and forth, but I think that overall it's been just an experience, I would say, that I just really try to, just take it one step at a time. I know one of the things that it did say in regards to the psychology of just wildlife in general, birding and stuff, it just said that it helps to bridge the generations together, older generations to younger generations, and finding a commonality there with wildlife and, being able to search things out together and really just collaborate and find out new information about just the world in general. It just really just opens up another form of dialogue, I would say. Well, as always, continue to appreciate the process. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. We out. Yes, sir.